people come they wonder this, they say, what thing they happen? You wake up in the morning, you hear say house don't fall for this place or fall for the other place. And the one be say come they fall these days, that one be say we not can understand. I mean most of the houses they won't be say they for Lagos when they under construction. Some day when we say they build and after some time we can't say go collapse. The one we say all of us see here, now the one we say concern the Ikoyi bridge, the Ikoyi house when we say there, I will get officially say about 48 people he die from that building when we say for. I think that one not reach. 3 days ago here we hear some that one fall for Badagry. When he fall now, 4 people now they don't confirm now say they don't die for that one. So what thing they happen when we say all these houses and before? Because this one, let go outside, we go be some people that when we say we know see the head sharp well for this kind of matter. When they talk to us, what did they happen? And people that when we say come from Nigeria Institute of Builders. We get a building. We get first year the chairman for Edo State here.
Yes.
My brother and friend, this your name they had me to call you.
Builder Onofa Sunday.
Okay, Onofa here because now that name we say they look here. And I get another brother here to Builder Osa. Odia Musa, welcome to our program.
Thank you very much.
Odia, welcome to our program. I greet you way. See, maybe we'll look at like this. If we just hear say people die, we call building for Lagos, Ikoyi, they break again. We don't hear that one don't fall for Badagry. And we don't hear many when we say they fall before today, especially for that Lagos, even across the country, Nigeria. What will first come to your mind as a member or the president of Nigeria Institute of Building, say will give rise to all this kind of building when they fall?
Okay, good morning, listener too. I'll thank you for that very important question. You know, there was some time ago, about 2 weeks ago, my immediate past chairman was on air like this. The question was asked, he said many buildings are still going to collapse. And people was afraid, what are you saying?
I know say you know say we no go school. We know they speak grammar like this one. Yeah. So if you speak the grammar now, my the first people feel understand. And the rest of my brother when we say they outside. So stuff you know still understand.
Yes. That means say many buildings go see fall.
Okay.
People call them and say, why you go talk that kind of thing? And actually they talk.
Okay.
Many buildings go see go to fall. Okay. Because what if they cause building collapse? Many. Number one, they don't we call design error.
Okay.
They don't we call construction error.
Okay.
And now they call maybe act of God.
Okay. Now that's a
natural
cause.
Yes. They all these people together. They don't know when we see the talk say wrong use of the building.
Okay.
Then the last one I will call unplanned maintenance.
Okay.
That is, you know, you supposed to be saying you are human being. As you don't grow old, you they take mercy to sustain yourself. So buildings, when they do building, they say as time they go, it's supposed to be maintain building.
But this
to
one
help
now,
yes, I don't want to talk about what if you make building collapse. Now, when you say this building will collapse so in Lagos, I better say design error of it. That one means say when they do the design, they make some mistake.
Okay.
The second one is to construction error.
Okay.
Who they carry out that construction? Maybe the person, he not be supposed to do that kind of thing. He not get the required training or the thing he supposed to know to carry out the construction. Then he go carry himself, he go involve. And that one, what happened? The building must collapse. It must be because he is not trained to carry out such construction or such practice.
Okay, but because if they talk of all this one now, because the one be like say the Lagos own, and they be like say they very very pronounced now. It therefore many other place. This Lagos own now, the 21-story building, it never fall. When we say it never old, like they never old, see they under construction, they can't fall. You understand? This one now, we don't go to see that maybe the maintenance. Because they never ever they do it inside. It's still under construction. You understand? I can't ask now. According to what we hear, at a point they say maybe they stop work for that place. Then later they can't continue the work. Other people say yes, they see now 15 story building they approve.
16.
Later they can't go make it 21 and that kind of a thing. Where would they get and wrong? Is it that people when they follow to their talk or they get what I don't know? What you know?
You see, this we use this Ikoyi as an example. many people fit talk many things, but as professionals, we not just fit put mouth for things where we know say not be so. Yes, like the last one I said, they say na 16. For some of us, we not believe that one because to build 21-story building, not be you just leave daybreak.
No.
That project I don't see them because I don't go that road before.
Okay.
To build 21 from 16, it will take you more than 6 months or more than that. And the equipment to take do that kind of thing. Not be waiting you just go Yaro or go Lagos, you go by. You need some heavy crane. Because to go that height, go work. Not be everybody they feel still go do such work. And not be all construction company they feel build to such height. You know, when things happen like this, we go talk many stories. The government on their own go on exonerate their, with English they call exonerate themselves. They want to command themselves. And we like the way the governor quickly just suspend the man who did the agency where they give approval for such things. Say now say 16, you do know. Because 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We they see them now. As the building they grow, everybody they see them. They say they fair do
so
stop
why
work.
You not stop them,
Why you not stop them? They say they fair do stop
just
work
like you did
order.
before, man, I still help you go that follow up now.
Yeah.
They face talk and say, when they stop the work last year. Then they can't come back, they stop the work. Later they can't come back again this year.
Yes.
Can't continue work. Because now June last year they stopped the work.
Yes.
Over 1 year later, they can't continue to do. What they can't do now?
We
When they come, they can't
continue
start
the
again.
work. If you see the project signboard for that project, many things not the right.
Okay.
I say I don't go there before I don't see them. If you see the project signboard, there's one called project signboard where the name of the construction company, the client, what the building go do, who be the consultant, everything.
When they want start and when they want end and everything.
When they want start and when they want end. But if you go down, there's also phone numbers, like full address of the particular company where they do them. Now, then if you see the type of phone numbers where still did that one, you see say now all these kind of phone numbers where we say that they go collect from all these communication line. You go just get almost the same number. Okay. So if you even be saying that the main person, and from what we don't see here, because some of our colleagues we don't still work for that man before, still tell us, man, that man I they do it things himself.
Okay.
So it just be like say you they go build that kind of structure, you go they do it directly, but that will not be direct labor work now. Okay. So all those kind of things join waiting go up, and you know this our government agencies too, they give us stop work. Maybe the reason why they put stop work indoor go down. Then you go say continue again because you cannot
no vessel. Which kind of reason? I come to you, Mr. President. Which kind of reason go fit make pay say they give you stop work?
Okay, many reasons. If what you they do not conform for waiting they approve give you, government fit put stop work.
Okay.
If the materials where you they use not be what you supposed to use like some standard materials, government fit put stop work. Then safety also. If the safety of the workers and the persons around that vicinity is not being taken care of, government if you put someone, because if collapse of building happen, not be only the people okay like this one will happen now, that full neighborhood now they go do what they call environmental impact assessment before anybody go fit work for any other building for that place.
They would hear say the buildings where they close to ourselves.
And they must do integrity. Yes, they will do integrity test. What do they call integrity test? They will go do it before we don't know whether as the thing go down, it vibrates all these other places. Just like when earthquake happen, and so all those kind of things. So that's why it is even better to prevent and make it not happen. Because if it happen,
okay, you know what the man when they suspend the agency, that is whether Lagos State Development Agency or
Lagos State building.
Okay, the agency will say they charge they give her. They come and say now 15 or be now 16.
16, yeah.
Now it just say okay, made the build for there. Now I can't reach 21. You don't understand? Just like you talked about before you call it 21, people now they see the build and they go and the rest.
Yes.
You understand? You know if you say yes, it's a kind of politics that they enter. They don't first check out before so they first look and say, oh now 21 now I want build for here. Oh. Then they can't go approve 15 for us. They can't check out and look and say the ground if you carry 21, now they go put her inside. Soil assessment and the rest of that. The ground one this is they put her is strong enough to carry them. Then one will still go ahead, go to the door. And my brother said, you never will clear me well for that place. I want me to still put small water to talk there. Yeah. So they first stop work. What did they can't do now? Say they can't do it correctly. When they come, they go back, go do the work.
Yes, my brother, thank you very much. You know what I want to talk for this matter. You know, as my brother they talk just now, I just can't laugh small. Because some of us they see what thing they happen. Even for the state when we dey here so, not even Lagos so. You know so the way they call Oga at the top. When we talk, they say Oga don't talk. You know, actually that side was sealed up. When you sit up beside, then some error they supposed go correct. Does it go correct this error? It's okay, don't worry, I will go.
Any error if it pass, yes, the ground if it carry 21, you go put 21. When BC is supposed to be 16, according to my brother.
No.
So in that company, they know you cut a come out, the remaining one day on top come out.
Good. There might be some of the issues, the reason why they seal up this as okay. This thing, you know, it's like this, or as it be like this now, so that you remove that one, or
But it's possible if you remove the top.
it's very possible. It's possible. Yes,
Okay.
It's possible. Then they will also call the trofitting work.
Okay.
That means say you need to support the column,
the pillars where you
or the which people did before,
Okay.
or the you can fortify. But it's a very risky job. The right professional must be there
To do it.
You know, if you know some of the interview, you know most of what they see. Some of the survivors for that collapse, one of them talk, we read that for news. One of them talk say, now so person, even that baby, the oga when you get the house, when you don't go rest in peace now. So you did that baby. You get one very big pillar when you did the duty for the dam. Because they made the chiswa. Make the now I say make the pee the body.
Make the pillar.
Make the call attack on that
pillar
column. Okay, wetin we call pillar. Make the call add journal. That one come see talk say when they do one, when
they take out the vibration shake.
Let the clear let the building come down. Because if not the right person, we dey talk say it is difficult, it is better to do the right thing than to make amendment. Because amendment is very costly and expensive. Because that amendment, if you know the right person no dey there to go do am. Now what you say na be that one.
You don't want to when they say inside all of this one, because when they talk of so many things just now, you talk about design error, construction error, natural error, and everything. You don't put smart for the one. You talk much about fake materials.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We don't see say if you go outside, you won't buy rods now. The rod will be say they give to you, or the material be say they give to you. Some of them not be the same quality. Yes. When it be before.
Yes.
If you say you won't buy many I don't know the color.
12 mm.
If you won't buy 12 mm, you'll give you the you see the mm there. You don't know. Yes. You go buy the 12, the one they see now 12 mm. Who can gauge that this night be 12 mm, now be that one? Okay,
may I quick help us for that problem. You know what the cause of this one, The way they call say quack. I will expect me when the builder. If I go to do the work of an architect, I'll be quack in that direction.
Okay.
If architect go to do the work of a builder, if that same bill is a quack, what that means is if you allow professionalism to trade, you should bring professionals on board. If we, building is a very complex entity. People don't understand. When we talk about building, many professionals they involved. The architect did there, the engineer did there, the builder did there. All these persons, if you get them involved, every stage, they will know whether this particular material now we supposed to use for here
or not.
Now, if the person was supposed to talk, say this thing, now we supposed to use it when you get the knowledge, put that there. How you want to?
You dey build now. You say you want 12 mm rod. I go buy the where they sell buy 12 mm.
No, it's not your duty, sir.
No, maybe buy
it's not your duty. That's not the problem. Now, for instance, I am a builder. Now, what did builder be? Builder are the same person when you get the same level, the same training in a different area. Architect get your training, engineer get your training. Then the builder, what the builder do? If they help to assemble, put together all the design they have done to now help to work production management. So that means you are the builder is in charge to carry out that production. Then you have the idea, you get the training of all the material. We call material testing. So if I am there, I'm able to take the material to go and test if this is the right material that I need. Okay. So if it's not there, the person will not be the proper person.
Okay, when we go, because this one will be say you consign this thing, because whether we like them or not, some standard materials, just like you identify in the course of this kind wahala. The man go outside or he goes somewhere, you call the person and say you go buy. He say go there, you go where they say the rod. This is 12 mm, this is 16 mm, this is depends on the grade or what you want. Yes. You go there. The person will be say you go there because almost all this thing. I don't take my eye. Not be this thing. I don't get the training like now. But I don't take my eye to they look this something. It be like say the one they call 12 mm. This is the small. Is there no body? You know the small pattern that they be before. You don't understand? Is there no body when we say yes, one will cry come out because whether we like them or not, the manufacturers of this iron now they reduce them because they want save costs. Because we don't know how they call whether it's strong, rich as it be before, we don't even know. You're telling 12 mm, you buy 12 mm, and the rest of that. The man when supposed to go there, go check the gauge before he go buy them. When can start from you?
You see, this is our country. We get many agencies and we get all the laws. But that make we carry out waiting those things supposed to they do. That be the problem. There's an agency called Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON. Now their responsibility be that. NIOB or me as a builder, as Namide site, I go only cry out. But one thing what you go understand is say, if this material don't already reach seller hand or it don't reach site, you as a professional, what you can do now to say, I not go feel use this material, or if you want to make I use this material, if not 20, now we supposed to use, now 40 I go use or now 35 now I go use I not go feel use 20 because this material not reach
to carry this kind of work.
That is where a professional comes in, because you as a professional, your name they at stake, your seal or your certificate government gives certification they at stake, your license they at stake. But when you not be professional, you say bring 20 12 mm, they bring 20 12 mm. Yes, no talk true for this Benin now two type of 12 mm na the market.
Okay.
Now we they build now.
Okay.
Now two type na the market. And some of us don't ask questions. When we did school, we remember.
I don't understand two type because one strong passport.
No, one big passport. For sizes.
Okay.
For sizes. And when we dey school, we know say you get one rod where we fed day when we dey small. If you see rod we fed day, that one government don't wipe and come up for market. We call it mid steel. The rod wey smooth
for body.
Wey smooth for body. If you check old houses, that one I fed day. That one not day again. Now high yield. You want to get this.
Rough.
Now be high yield. Now in the market now. But this high yield wey dey market, e not supposed to be too tight for sizes.
Okay.
We have grades. You have 10 mm, you have 12 mm, you have 16 mm. If it's a job for 12 mm, it should be used for 12 mm. So how you now
constitution say yes, say now different 12 mm. That one I be like say cash because person like me, I feel get money to myself, I want to build house. Go back 12 mm now. No now.
Even some of the sellers for this town,
they never know.
They know that they tell you.
Okay.
And when they tell you price, you say I know why the price be like this now. You say the one way me get now. The better one I get to.
We say Lagos Road.
Now Lagos Road I get to.
You want buy.
Abina for bypass one that you want buy. So as far as we did, the sellers they talk am. Then if now you want make more gain, maybe the client now give you all the money to go buy. As a professional, you go come say, Oga, give me the best one. But if now the client go buy and come, you tell client say, Oga, I don't feel use this small one. Then that is where government too go see help for this matter. I tell us today, say now government now they enforce law, not be me and you. There's a stage I can for a project site, a normal project site, I not get right to enter. You not get right to enter. A project site, that means you see say that they barricade project site. If you not get approval to go that site, you not go fit go there. But government get right to enter any site. Government agencies get right to enter any site to see what that they do there. I don't practice for Abuja. The day where FCDA they come site, come check what you they do. They know they tell you, they don't write letter, come give you.
They'll come unannounced.
They'll come unannounced. Sometimes they come on a Sunday where nobody they decide. And the column where they go check. Now column where you know expect say they go check. Now they go open. I don't reach site on Monday morning. See say they open one portion of column down. Now I tell you say they come my site. They dig floor to check the base and the waiting I do for them. They not tell me before they will come. So that I which I don't already do Ojoro put. As they come, so while I don't come. You get one project, I know we talk where we do where I do the project. I know see talk the people give me the project. But when material reach site, you get people who supposed to do for the agents where they inside the school compound, where we never do. When they come site, my worker comes say, I see they come, I say, they go. And when I reach their office, you know what the man tell me? He say, are you a builder? I say, yes, I'm here. I say, I'm already doing my report even without meeting you. And what I'm writing on is that the material when I see for site there, it shows say these people want come this one know what they do. The depth of the base when I see say that they dig, they already done.
You know this one now you go tell us now that the one we say yes say good when they say now you go tell us. The one we say that they always the one we say yes they come they talk and say that this one too small. No come to that. No problem.
The 30 person they talk. We pray make bad one.
Okay, no happen. The ones when we say that when they start this program. You say many houses go still fall. Many houses go still fall. What if you come make all these houses don't come fall again? After houses don't build, people don't do well inside. and that kind of thing. What you can work on, make and come fall again.
Okay. May I use that same Lagos to give you an example? First of all, make I even thank our governor for what they do, they go now. You will see some media when I permit say they destroy, they put those legal structure. I want to give kudos to our governor. Because to do the right thing, they hard though. But when you person do the right thing, somebody for when you right thing they do, we go thank them. You know, say for instance, person build a living house, just say now for family. When they happen, they don't come out to school. It's just somebody they go put one school there. A floor where we say now only family supposed to do, they will come park 100 person put.
Oh, okay.
That is misuse of building.
Okay.
So building.
If you go down.
If you go down.
Of weight.
Number two. So building don't say sometimes we will go. Sometimes we will weep and we will cry. I say this owner, what is the problem? Because the procedure, what they do that the way they do so. Not wrong way. The one they do and way. So in such building, it go come down. Now just time need.
Now the wrong use.
Now the wrong use. Number one, then the construction procedure is poor. The right person will not be the doer. I want to put my tell and say, I beg, the person when you suppose when you don't do building, every professional get your role to play. The one when you consign every professional, make that person do it.
Okay, you know what? Time not be our friend again because they talk about this Lagos Lagoon City. You may say water day everywhere. Yes. I will come to say now say some area even for Benin here for Edo, that they feel maybe your field mode build there. Good. You understand? That one say if it's not strong because it be natural this thing there. Now we go from that one put. Let's say for Lagos where water do something they can't fill water with sand they can't build on top that kind of thing. And because I say land don't finish for Lagos, I mean because say people must live for some kind of certain area, they must build houses for that place. And secondly too, the house when you say water they already there under, when you can't feel, how you go fit it this strong with the area then when you say natural something. Maybe I take from you, so I go fit do some other thing.
Yeah, you see, everywhere you fit build house. Okay. Now the type of foundation that matter.
Oh, okay.
And we get different type of foundation. When you just enter school, that's for the first year. Now those ones that they first teach you. Okay. We get strip foundation, we get pile foundation, we get raft foundation, we get pad foundation. Which type of land?
Now you put the foundation.
Now you go determine the foundation and the type of structure where you want put for there. Bridge. You don't see bridge now. Bridge now structure now. Not the inside river day. It's not a shake now because now the design they know say na bridge so na pile you go down go reach so now if not because say they use sand fill or they not use sand fill filling of moat that na different thing entirely because ground must take in level. Okay. Naturally like Benin you tell you say wetin dey break wall dey inside wall that one na different thing but say for Lagos dem dey build on top water. But which type of foundation you put now? Suspended building, you just suspend that, or you go dig straight foundation. What they dig for Benin, which is normal simple strip foundation. Now you go do for Lagoon City, or the one the raft where they do for where water dey. Now you won't come do for here. So now all those things now be the question. Not be say they not fit build for Lagoon City.
Before I go let
the
them
foundation I will determine.
Before I go let them come out now, President, you go tell me now what will be the things then? After this thing they happen now, what will they do to make sure say no they happen again for just small time? Okay,
thank you very much. What I want to advise the people and the whole world be say when you want carry build your house, make sure say the right professional when you suppose build carry other building you go give am. If person dey see where they carry and go, they will carry and go hospital. Lab scientists go do test. Doctor will come say for this test wetin dey there. If na when they call operation, see the person will go do am, na surgeon go do am. Na so building work be o. The architect go design, structural engineer go do you go hand over such design, carry go give builder. Now the builder that be the person when they get the training to carry out we call building production management. That one means say the person when you go dig for site there to be manage your building na the builder. All that people are doing will come supervise. We talk say this will come supervise based on their repute. What that means say architect design say where we dey so. Now for instance 20 feet by 20 feet or what they call 6 meter by 6 meter. You go come check what you do so. You know what I write to make it be now it be. Now be work there. Then the engineer this place so I said this column now they call pillar. I said na 16 mm na 6 pieces now go dey inside. Now I dey inside. Now be work. But the best when you go supervise when you go carry the work all the artisans. People labor to the work, the laborer, which is the work, not the artisan.
Yeah.
When they go be manage them to do the right thing, na builder. So I dey beg people say, if you dey build at your house, engage a professional builder to have a safe building. Thank you very much.
Atafo, thank you so much for saying you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Sir.
We'll take some more break now. We'll come back again for the program. Good morning from Benin. Anyway, be sure you watch us. Not go anywhere. Just stay with us.